Steve Nice, who lives out in Pasadena, California, who we met him through Michael Fang, which is pretty crazy, which is that old guy, we used to talk to that manager who managed Passion Pit.
Oh, yeah.
And he managed that other band. What was the name of that band that we played with, Derek?
Bad Hands?
Bare Hands.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, he introduced us to this guy who does TV and film out in California, and he was like, maybe this guy can get you guys placed or whatever. So like we kind of had a falling out with the manager himself, but I've always kept in touch with this TV and film guy.
Yeah.
And for like years, he's been pitching like our Titanic shit and like some like instrumentals and shit. I just send him like every couple months some shit I make. And he literally called me yesterday from an unknown number, which I never answer my fucking phone because like if it rings, I'm like, this is probably spam. And I got 3 calls from Pasadena, California, and I finally answered it, and it was him. And he said that he had pitched one of our songs, Blue Green, to the Beverly Hills 9210 shit.
90210?
Yeah.
And it's like a pretty good chance it might be in it, dude.
Friggin'
It'd
sick.
be fucking awesome. And
Absolutely,
I don't
man.
know, we were talking about like, I don't know if it'd be like transition or like a big part of the actual show or whatever, but that's insane, dude, because
That's huge.
So you could be a 90210?
not to mention the actual money, but like exposure like that can make a band's career. Like look at Washed Out, dude. They did the theme song for Portlandia, and like
Oh, dude.
they still have a fucking thriving career.
Absolutely.
And it's literally from that, period. Like it's from that.
Is it-
All of
what's
their
the Portlandia song? What's the Portlandia song?
everything came from that because
Kids
I was one of them.
MGMT
Wow.
with like that snowboard video. I remember,
Yeah.
It's directly
I'm here with Rare Bear, producer.
hello.
What is the best advice you could give to young and budding producers today?
3 things. 1, have your own sound in some sort of way. 2, be extremely fucking consistent dropping content online. And 3, don't get attached to growing too fast because it's going to take a long ass time. So release as much content as possible, be unique, and just love the process of dropping music because it's going to take a little bit longer than you think, but then you also might be surprised when something blows up. So be patient, but also be super, super, super consistent. And besides me, don't listen to anybody else's advice.
Thank you. Rob, what are those? Rumballs.
Rumballs.
Story about Mark, basketball, that's all true story. Now here we have Daly.
Oh, what's up,
Daly,
man?
you're making some breakfast here.
Yeah, well, I'm in charge of making breakfast for the crew. Rob does dinner, I do breakfast, and for lunch we just usually drink. I don't wanna do your dirty work no more.
You know who does that song, right?
What was the song that we were singing yesterday?
Steely Dan.
The Christmas song. Can you see what
I
Can you see what I see?
Yep. And
You know,
the
Where's
bacon.
the half and half in this godforsaken hellhole?
This is Death Wish coffee, which apparently has over 600 milligrams of caffeine per each cup.
I've already had 1200.
Which are called death cups, by the way. I should. Yeah.
Half and half's right there. I just got it from What an inside the fridge. asshole. Alright. Excuse me. Hot surface over here.
Too many cooks in the kitchen.
Too many cooks in the kitchen.
Literally.
What we're doing right now is we're recording the screen. Okay, you let this roll
Is that you
for...
playing guitar?
Yeah, I used the AKG mic.
It sounds amazing.
Dude, and the new strings from the Fender. And then what you do,
Is that electric or acoustic?
acoustic, and then you do is you deactivate screen recorder, and you can throw it right on Instagram.
Yeah, that's a classic.
But yo, check this out.
Just recorded
He ripped it basically.
a recording of you recording
It's
your
Inception,
own recording.
yeah.
The AKG. Let's
You're gonna keep going.
Is this a video? Oh, it's video.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Brent just arrived totally unannounced. This is the true camp experience.
Got a little good from a whole lot of luck.
He arrived just to do a little song with y'all.
Y'all are deer and I'm the big buck. You just wanna blow and I just wanna suck. I don't wanna fuck. I don't know.
All right.
But you know what they say? The work never stops. Well, here on like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm not working a fucking
Oh, let me tell you, is it a video? Is it an interview?
No.
Let me tell you, just suck my dick for days on end.
To that, or back up to the cam. Don't drop that in the woods.
Make sure Gelb's alive.
He's not. Ass up, face down on the on the. I don't. How did you get so drunk so quick?
Also, even like Owen Wilson in it is so funny. He's a perfect guy. Yeah, you go
How's your portfolio going?
He still has photos of him like skiing in Aspen now. Yeah, it makes it bad.
But he's just physical.
That's my fiance. I mean, I don't know. I feel like there would be a point.
Actually, can
Here
you
we have the man
can you
about-
take this? I don't swim with it, so I don't know why I brought it here. Actually,
Dan-
you can just leave it in my sample.
You sure?
Yeah. I do that at the pool, but I forget to leave it.
Oh shit, that is a fucking big spider. Holy
Where?
fuck. In the kayak. Woo! Fuck no. Nope. Nope.
Where?
Nope. Nope. Nope.
That little thing?
That's what she said.
I'd rather be in a plane crash.
What? No, I'm pretty sure you don't.
God.
What is it?
Drown them, buddies. Drown them.
Dan already drowned.
Tell you what, just
Look at that thing, Dan.
Hey Dan, so
kayak.
you want to tell us about what you're doing right now?
Dude, it was like that big.
Oh, wow, my hand hurt.
Yeah, but
So here we have Dan Goldberg. Dan, what are you doing today?
I am swimming
Spiders in mine?
back and forth, and I have my accompanist
Why are human beings
kayaking.
so afraid of spiders? What's that? Why are people
You've done this before?
I have. I did it once last year. 63 minutes
Are you?
round trip. This year my goal is 60 because
Oh, come on. Your goal should be 55.
my goal is 55. Between 55 and 60.
All right, well, best of luck.
In the time.
Thank you. Watch out for that boat. Thank you. All right, see you guys later.
What's your opinion, Rob?
Well, I'm not sure if they're ever going to make it, but if they do, I feel like we got gypped.
right and he's gonna be to your left.
Alright.
Try to stay as straight. Oh, you're right. Try to stay as straight as possible. And if you need anything, let me know.
Magic word is chaos.
Alright, ready?
Also, if you start screaming and
Where am I going? Am I going over there to that
Straight.
house thing?
Deep shit.
Is that it? The house?
Yeah, go straight across as straight as best you can.
Alright. 3, 2, time.
Let's go. John, stay to his left.
Boys, seeing it out.
See you guys later.
And he's already going to the right. He's about as straight as Derek's cousin. What the fuck?
So cool. I love that. No, I didn't know if you wanted to go all the way to the shore on the side.
How you feeling, Rob?
Yo, just touch like the dock.
Yeah, because last
You
year
gotta have some.
Like I want
yeah.
close up
last
right
year I
now.
went on the
Sorry.
rocks and I was like, what's happening? I didn't realize it was so shallow and like.
Yeah, I didn't know that when you landed here too. Those rocks came up quick, and I'm like, you kind of like after swimming for an hour, it's like I don't know if you can lift yourself up like that. You know?
Usually when I swim like back home, it's like, okay, I'm done. I stop my watch and I'm like, all right, like on with my day.
What do you think is the hardest part? Like, is there any?
When you're like not when you think you're more than halfway, you're just under halfway done.
Yeah.
Because every so often, like I'll look for a second as I'm turning and check my watch.
Is
It's
it a
like,
mental thing though?
Yeah, because it's like, wait, I thought I was doing this for like.
My question is, who got more tired, the kayakers or the swimmer?
Fuck. I was sitting there with my feet up on the fucking thing.
I
the
saw
whole
that.
time.
One time I got drunk and swam to the Igo in all my clothes and
They
almost
swam to the
almost
Igo
didn't
in
make
your
it there.
clothes?
Yeah.
Why did you just not
Soaking
take off your
wet.
You swim and I go in your clothes?
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
I don't know, I was drunk.
Oh, okay.
Sounded
That
like a
makes
good
sense.
idea at the time.
Yeah, pretty safe. Yeah, that's good.
Yep.
Safe thing.
That
Turns
seems,
out shoes are heavy when wet.
that seems logical.
This is a video, by the way.
You had your shoes on? You did that?
Wow,
Yep.
fucked up.
Wow, that's smart.
Yeah, well, about
Defending our
what number is that
country,
right now?
one missile at a time. It's pretty
Shirt,
intelligent.
no shoes, no surface. Unless they're Rob's.
No service, no gallop.
No shoe, no shirt, no shoes.
Wait, did they
no
serve
spread
you when
buttholes.
you were? Wait, Rob, did they give you?
Yeah, I
like,
walked. I mean, I had my shirt and shoes on. I was soaking wet, and I went
They
in and
didn't
sat
say it
down
had
at
to
the
be
bar.
dry.
That sounds horrible. That sounds like horribly uncomfortable.
and
I was
what
like,
did-
can I get some service here?
What did they say? They're like, how you doing, pal?
I don't know, Hank.
Like they acted like it was no big deal.
Like, so, our temp specials are.
I mean, it's the Igo Inn. They've probably seen worse.
I mean, they literally had
based on
Matt
your
grab
stories,
the
they have.
camera and say, "Call me."
Last
Tiny
time I was
Dick."
there, I pissed in the toilet and the guy called me out for not flushing. So
Yeah, I remember that.
I was like, "Who doesn't? Is this like is this like Jack's Oyster House?" Being like, "Sir, there's a code of conduct we expect in this restaurant."
I
This
mean,
is the
for-
Igo. Okay.
For the record, usually you flush when you piss.
dives.
I've never seen Mark back me up quicker than when this asshole told me that.
I remember that shit, dude.
Mark immediately, because I kind of made a joke. I was like, "Well, I mean, I left it how I found it, man. It was full of piss, and I left it full of
Well,
piss."
why didn't you just flush?
Because it was full of piss, and I'm like, I'm not touching that
Yeah,
fucking
that's
handle.
fucking
I'm not touching
nasty.
that fucking handle. And then when the guy was like, "Hey, you were in the bathroom last?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You know you can flush, right?" And then Mark just cut me off and goes, "Dude, get a fucking life." Told this guy to get a life, which he probably should.
Although,
You know,
like,
it's
mad, like,
keen
embarrassing
advice.
in front of mad people.
Keen
and shit,
advice.
like, calling you out. Like,
dude, get a
dickhead.
fucking life.
To be honest, you probably could have flushed the toilet.
Yeah, if
I mean,
there's
you
piss
touched worse
everywhere
than that
on the
handle.
walls,
Rob's
it's
sticking with his guns.
You walk into a
No
dive
one
bar
flushes
bathroom.
urinals.
You walk into a dive bar bathroom, and it's got one little hole in the ground with yellow piss in it. I pee in it, and I'm like, okay, yeah.
Pass.
Next. What's the urgency of flushing this? Apparently
The,
zero. You know what I mean? Like,
The nicer the bathroom, the better chance there is
What's
to
it?
flush.
Where's the sense of urgency?
It's like,
I can't remember the last time I went to the
flushing
bathroom
ain't
and
gonna
didn't
save the
flush.
day.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not gonna
Literally
save the
cards
fucking
on the
day.
I wonder who kept letting it melt.